I actually ended up at DataSeers because I met Adawait while I was working for a retail service center. I ended up building a custom personal computer for Adawait that was water cooled and everything was top of the line, top notch. And I ended up striking a conversation with him when he came to pick up about, hey man, what the heck do you need all of this computing power for? And he started talking to me about the vision that he had with DataSeers, and I was conversing with him about it. And at some point he stopped and said, what are you doing here? Well, I was working there while I was going to school full time, and that's how I ended up getting my reference. I ended up reaching out to Adawait after I graduated, and sure enough, I came on and I've been with the team ever since. My name is Rob. I'm a data analyst here at DataSeers. I've been here for right about a year actually, and I work in the development department working on the back end of the SEER portal product. So I'm actually from relatively close. I grew up in Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is about 25 miles from here. I spent my whole life there. I lived inside the perimeter of Atlanta for around 6 years while I was going to school, and now I currently live in the Norcross area. For me, I actually really like Georgia. I think it has a lot to offer. Not too many places can you visit the beach and also the mountains within a few hours drive. I'm in love with the city of Atlanta. I want to move into the city and live there with my wife. I think that would be the best thing. There's so much stuff to do. I'm involved with all of the Atlanta area sports teams. There's so many events between the aquarium, the Natural History Museum. It's got everything that you could want. It's my favorite city. It's the reason I'm still here. My educational background is a little bit different than that of my peers. I actually have a degree in applied mathematics. I don't have any CS degree or anything like that, and I got into that because I really like math. I really like solving problems with numbers. And that's the thing that really led me into the field that I'm at now, which is focusing on machine learning and data science, things of that nature. So for me, I'm in the data portion of the development department. And what I want to see going forward, I am hoping that I'm able to prove myself and move forward into the next position above analyst. I want to be a data scientist. And in doing that, I want to be able to lead the data initiatives within our team to be able to move forward and generate insights on our own without waiting for senior management to tell us what they need from us. So for me, some of the key achievements that I've had, I've basically taken over and been the in-house expert for regex for us. Writing scripts to match strings is not something that's super easy. A lot of people have an expert for it, and I've kind of become that. In addition to that, I've also been leading the data science portion of the inline fraud or real-time fraud project, which is one of our big sells going forward to new clients, that we will be able to monitor fraud in real time to be able to assist them rather than just the recon portion, finding fraud after the fact. One thing that I'm looking forward to moving my career forward with is getting a master's degree so that I can move into better roles, into more advanced roles, more technical roles, something like machine learning engineer, data scientist, to things like that. Being able to have the control of the systems that I work on and being the manager of that. And a master's degree is pretty important for that. So because of that, I've started the application process for a few different master's programs that I can do online while I continue to work at DataSeers. Definitely some of the favorite parts of my job is that the access to data that we have. We have billions of records of data, and that's a dream for somebody like me in the applied mathematics field, having access to all of that, being able to learn from all that and operate and write code that actually works on that information has been awesome. That, and also I have to be honest, the people that I've met here, I've made lifelong friends with, and that's not something I could say about it anywhere else. Anyone that knows me knows that I love any and everything professional sports. MLB, NHL, NBA, anything like that, and I'll follow it. I follow all of the US sports. Obviously, Atlanta teams are my team. I'm wearing a sports shirt right now. One of the things that I like about sports is the ability to track their analytics. In the MLB especially, data is everything. Being able to track advanced stats, basic stats, everything like that can show you how crazy it is that a team is doing so well or is not doing so well, maybe what they need to do to improve, and it adds to the experience for me. In addition to that, I also love playing on the computer. I'm a big computer gamer. and I spend a decent chunk of my time doing that as well. So one piece of advice my dad gave me that's held true in my life is that it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And I think you can see that in how I came to DataSeers. Adwait met me at a previous job and I made an impression on him and he brought me over. I think that at some point, everybody needs somebody to trust them in order to move up. Whether that's your first job out of college or moving to a director or VP level position for the first time, you need somebody in your corner to help you, to take a chance on you. So I always make sure to be personable, make sure people like you, things like that. That way nobody has a reason to hold you down, and sometimes you can get brought up.